All right. My name is Karina Weaver. I'm just going to go over my assignments. So with the group, we had this week 2, and we learned just kind of that using that strict JavaScript and kind of going through that and using those APIs and having it be where we have those requirements and everything like that. Um, we did go through it, and then um, what I did was just kind of compare it to the code that you had given us to just see what could have been done better and everything like that. So we had that first week, and then we had week 3 where we had that JavaScript console and looked everything in there. And so we were able to kind of look through there and stuff like that. And then week 4, we had that tic-tac-toe where we are able to kind of play that and then reset that and able to see that in JavaScript and seeing too where how you can manipulate the CSS with that JavaScript as well. Other than that, that was pretty fun to do and see how it can go through that and seeing all the different ways you can use APIs and stuff like that. And then in week 5, we were able to use that to do the hikes assignment and go through that. And we had our to-do app. Week 7, we also worked on that hike assignment. And then we learned about the swappy exercise. Oops, sorry. And we're able to go through that. That one was fun too. A little hard to get my brain around it, but fun to do and see that a lot of my group assignments they were a little bit more ahead of me, but it was fun to kind of see how everybody worked and did that on that assignment. You see everything there. And then week 9, we were able to see just that different kind of how we can manipulate the keyboard and do all that. So that was really fun and see how it makes all the different noises. Cool to think that we're able to do that with all the audio and everything like that and relate it to that. And then week 10, I can't figure out how to get working, and then the authentication example and doing that and having that all there. And then my final project I wanted to go into a little bit, the veterinary medicine drug calculator. This one took me a while to do, but I have these 3 different ones. I have this 3 different examples that I use in veterinary medicine. Adequan is one. It's one that we give to pets with arthritis. So you put in the pounds or the kilograms and submit that, and you'll see that will go ahead and give you the dose. And then we have this one where we have, these are ones we use during surgery. A lot of the times, same thing, you're able to go ahead and change that and get those doses. And oh, it looks like that one's not working, so I'll go ahead and change that for buprenorphine. But yeah, before that we get these different, and that one's going to be too high because enalapril, you don't have it that high. And then the IV bags where we have a concentration of the drug, the amount that's in the bag, and then you have the final concentration that you would like, and it tells you how much of that concentration you should have towards the end. So how much of that volume you should add, which is very helpful in veterinary medicine. And with that, We see here um, that we declared everything. We have those drugs right here, them displaying it. And then also we do have just the element, just all of that, and then the Adequan, um, just going ahead and calculating that and displaying it in the inner HTML, and just rounding that off to two placeholders when we do get that answer, so it doesn't keep going on. And then the drug submit, so those drug doses, and then we go on to having the low dose and the high dose, because we do need that for our anesthetic drugs and surgery. And then we have the IV bag supplementation, that kind of just our little math problem right here, and kind of displaying that right there for the required volume and everything like that. And then I just have my CSS, where we did apply that SAS, and then our HTML for that. And I liked kind of learning how to manipulate, just having that different display in JavaScript instead of the CSS. But other than that, I learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot about JavaScript, and my group helped me out a lot with that this semester.